ever happen to you?
With the song that was in 2K20, Games on Your Phone, a lot of people found that song through 2K. Like, that was the main way that people learned about that song and listened to it for the first time and fell in love with it. So I would get DMs all the time like, yo, I just heard your song in 2K.
A confident and well-dressed group of 76ers making their way to the locker room earlier on, looking for success on their home court. Ah, that's beautiful. A view of the stunning and historic City Hall. Welcome, everyone, to our broadcast here in Philadelphia. Good afternoon, everyone. We're about to get started with some Saturday NBA action brought to you by 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Philadelphia. On Sunday, they'll tip it off, a road trip beginning in Oklahoma City where they'll take on the Thunder. And then on Tuesday, they're off to New York to face the Knicks. And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is a champion, but he said, growing up, I never thought about titles. I just wanted to be the best player I could be. When I got to the league, I was listening to all the noise and it was taking control of my mind. For me, mentally, I have to just focus on my craft. Guys, the results have flown since then.
Clearly. David, thank you. And Greg, in terms of personnel, not exactly the matchups we were expecting to see.
And with all the injuries, some guys are stepping into some unfamiliar roles. But in some ways, that makes tonight all the more intriguing.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Front court spots filled by Durant and Griffin. Harden out there with Joe Harris. And it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. And for Philadelphia, outside the wings are Curry and Green. The stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. And it's Maxey in at the point. The steal, here's Claxton. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you got to bring much faster help than that.
Now here is Harris. It's good.
Not just a jump shooter. Harris is also comfortable looking to score from these spots, too.
Durant feeling it out a bit. Takes a 3, and he's good on the 3 ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 3-point game, coming off that loss against the Nets.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. Looked like they were just going through the motions.
Only surprise is that the margin wasn't greater. I mean, somehow they managed to hang around despite the lack of effort.
Now, here's Maxey. Stolen by Harden. Harris outside. Makes it off the glass.
Executing the plan here early. Still haven't missed a shot.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. And stolen by Harris. Driving in. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nets.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Here's Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. Passes it to Harris. Will it go? That one doesn't drop. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia, where they were able to handle the 76ers.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
You got to enjoy watching Durant finish strong. Ferocious competitor who's always looking to jam it when he has room to.
And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason, locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn. Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roll that freely on the glass.
Now here's Curry. Following the miss by Griffin. Curry passes to Harris. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Harris has got 5 now.
What a beautiful shot by Tobias Harris. I mean, he's getting very consistent from there. Now, it's just a matter of getting better and better.
2 points. That one goes.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
To the inside. And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, the defense has to be better. You can't let Embiid get whatever he wants inside.
Here's KD. And then Durant with the jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And the wide open shot from Green. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Oh, man, impressive passer at the 5 spot. Embiid has a great feel for when his guys are open.
Here's Claxton driving to the basket. That one falls. He's got 11.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Stolen by Harden. In transition, here come the Nets. KD leading the charge.
Oh, and look out. KD is just hurting everyone's feelings with that slam. Simply amazing.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Knocked away. And Philadelphia with another turnover here.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Curry, how he did last season. Averaged about 12 points a game, 2 assists and 2 rebounds. When you have a shooter like him off the bench, it makes scoring so much easier for the bench.
Yeah, when he's taking on the scorer's role for that second unit, then the others can go focus on what they naturally do best.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. The 76ers trail by 9. Maxey passes to Embiid. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Harris.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Claxton. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Claxton's got his second basket of the night. Last game for Brooklyn, they picked up the W against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Harris against Griffin. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul. Great player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting. And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
That's his first.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close. I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origin. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
That's good from Durant. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
4 rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. The 76ers third.
Yeah, I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
At the top of the key, Embiid. Here's Maxey. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Even for a player who's not a three-point specialist, I mean, that's a shot you got to knock down.
KD's shot is off. To the middle. Poked away. Griffin with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. And Griffin, here we go. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's foul number 2 for him. Brown is checked in for the Nets.
Coming out from the floor for the Nets, Bruce Brown.
Now, here's Maxey, guarded by Harden. And he drives in, and it's Harden slamming it down.
I mean, come on, man. Harden is ridiculously clever, including how he decides to posterize you. A superb athlete.
Maxey passes to Embiid. And here is Curry. 23 points his last outing. Embiid wide open. And it's good from the elbow. Embiid's got 6.
In the mid-range, he's pretty confident. He goes right up and drains the jump shot.
And it's Brown missing. The 76ers trail by 16. To the paint. Back to Embiid. And the rejection by Harden. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Nicholas Claxton.
LaMarcus Aldridge.
Here's Embiid. He's coming off a 19-point game against Brooklyn.
And he was also a big factor for them defensively. I think he tallied 4 blocks in the game.
Here's Brown. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Pass to Curry. A 3-ball. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
If you're the D, you got to be more wary. Curry is ready to shoot once he catches it.
Here's Harden. Not going to go that time. Good D by Embiid. The 76ers trail by 15. Here's Green. He takes it in. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal
And
foul.
certain guys post almost identical numbers year after year. Danny Green is one of them.
Yeah, Greg, I mean, the production has been very consistent since his third season. He also gives you intangible toughness, deadly in the clutch. I mean, his coaches and teammates trust him alike.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Green. For teams with a lot of new players, Greg, this time of year can be a real challenge.
Sure can. And just getting on the same page takes some time. And then you have to build that trust. Weathering the storms together will help you do that.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Andre Drummond's checked in for Embiid. George Niang comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Korkmaz in for Maxey. And both free throws good for Green.
He's known as a three-point specialist. I mean, Green is also an excellent perimeter defender. A great role guy who plays within himself.
Outside for KD. Puts up a 3. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. The 76ers trail by 13. Inside, here's Niang. And it's sent back by KD. Here's Aldridge. Offensive rebound, Nets. And here's Harris from the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. Harris has got 7.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
And Drummond kicks to Green. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 8.
With good size for his position, Green uses his length to finish shots from all over.
Here's Durant driving the lane.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Philadelphia. Down by 15. Here's Niang. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
That's a good heads-up play from Seth. He scans the floor, finds a wide-open man.
Here's Harris. That shot off, and the 76ers go the other way with it.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
They get it back. Nets leading by 13. Here's Brown. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Outside Curry. Here's Drummond. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Durant. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. And that's 20 points for KD.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
Niang passes to Curry. Shoots over Mills. Mills with the rebound. Brooklyn's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Here's Aldridge, and Aldridge slams it in.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you're trying to pack in the lane. I mean, but that opens up some opportunities for the shot.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now here is Harris. He has 7.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jump.
Drills it from outside. Green's got 11 points.
Well, so smooth in the catch and shoot. Green doesn't really need much time or space to get a shot.
And finished up by KD.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. The 76ers trail by 12. Curry passes to Drummond. Back to Curry. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Wow, Drummond leaving the floor so quickly. The chemistry he has with his teammates on these alley-oops is very impressive.
Mills can't hit. The 76ers shooting it from their comfort zone so far. In this one, 57% from the field. To the paint. And it's sent back by KD.
A tremendous defender. Durant's length can create major issues.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Eibel's checked in. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Carter's checked in. 1:10 left to play here in the first. Niang kicks to Thibault. Knocked loose. Clock at 4. The 10-footer. The second effort. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but it looks like it was on the way down.
Paul Millsap is checked in for Brooklyn. Johnson comes in for Kevin Durant. Now here's Mills. Tight defense on him, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Second team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Mills.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Here's Curry. That's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here.
Still Sixers ball.
The 76ers making a switch here. Joe's checked in.
Isaiah Joe.
There's 45 seconds left in the first. The pass to Korkmaz. The tray. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, so far both teams have been outstanding at the offensive end. Not a lot of game left to play.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Give it up for the D. No fear. You risk getting posterized. You know what, though? You still take it.
And again, it's the Nets missing. Here's Korkmaz. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And now just a 5-point Nets lead. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Third team foul.
And taken away by Johnson. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Brooklyn Nets. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And a bit of a lull in the play of Joel Embiid. He sees the need to turn up the heat a bit.
I think I need to, be more aggressive. Just look to impose myself, just look to dominate. I guess I need to go back to having fun and just dominate.
And certainly Embiid has shown he can dominate.
MVP level talent. He's just got to bring it every time down the floor.
Patrick Mills.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. If you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
They've got Korkmaz. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Joe in at the point guard position. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Here's Millsap, lays it up off the glass.
And with long arms and great strength, Millsap can make plays bigger than his actual size. And don't get in Drummond's way when he's going for a rebound. He said he had to rough up a teammate for stealing his ball.
Yeah, Greg, that's his bread and butter. Take a word of advice. Let the big man.
Niang, no good on that one. The Nets go the other way with it. They led by as many as 18 points. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that one's good. Millsap.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
To the middle, here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
With unparalleled power and athleticism, Drummond makes dunking look so easy.
Here's Johnson. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Here's Korkmaz. He's coming off a 10-point game against Brooklyn. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the call. Brooklyn the foul. Chris, the NBA cutting back on the foul calls for those unnatural shooting motions. You know, the break check, the pump and jump and all that. Do you like that change?
I mean, look, it's already an offensive player's game. It's hard enough to check a guy with the skill set that these players have. So, yeah, the league is throwing a bone to defenders, and it's about time.
And he knocks down the first one. And Brooklyn making a change here. Harden's checked in. That one is no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points, and good that time.
I love watching Harden work through these challenges, accepting contact and finding ways to score.
Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Johnson. In transition, here come the Nets. It's deflected and stolen by Thibault. From past the arc, the rebound by the Nets. Right side Millsap. Over Maxey. And that one goes long. The 76ers trail by 12, and Harden comes to help. Pass to Embiid. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Millsap. Here's Brown. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 3rd assist on the night. Tipped away. Driving inside. And Brown throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. The Sixers have improved under Doc Rivers and helped to define roles. Rivers said, I did that day one. We're playing through Joel, but Ben is the facilitator. And Simmons said, Doc's holding everybody accountable. It's about staying focused and not getting distracted. We have to stay locked in. Kevin, back to you.
Well, they've got the talent for sure, D.A. Thank you.
Playing at different speeds, Harden can lull you to sleep by dribbling, and a moment later, flat right.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Maxey passes to Embiid. Thibault on the wing. Here's Korkmaz. Passes to Maxey. Over to the wing. Embiid finds Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul. Griffin's checked in for the Nets. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
Here's Harris. 23 points for him the last game against Brooklyn.
Yeah, his energy level in that game was amazing. He did all that work offensively and controlled the boards, too.
On the clock. Step back and squared up. Maxi's got his first bucket of the night.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
And Harden with the stop.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. The 76ers trail by 16. And the foul on Harden. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second.
That's number 2 on him already. A third foul before the half. He may be grabbing some pie.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Johnson.
Nicholas Claxton.
Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Right wing. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden.
James Harden.
And that'll be his third foul so far.
He was hoping to avoid a third foul before the breakout. Now, he might have to sit out until halftime.
Here's Maxey. The pass to Korkmaz. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point range. Offensive rebound. And Embiid throws it down.
Well, it's all about the reach of Embiid. With his size, wingspan, threat in the offensive glass.
It's Harden with the drive. And Harden with the stuff.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
And Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. The 76ers trail by 16. Stolen by Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
They're just playing smart basketball, reading the floor well and executing.
Now, here's Maxey. Out left to the wing. Here's Korkmaz. Good on the three-point shot. Korkmaz has got 6.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
Here's Brown. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 4th assist in this one.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Now, here's Maxey. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touch by Brown. Danny Green, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Durant's checked in for the Nets. Harris comes in for Carter. The 76ers have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Here's KD. And no good that time. Good D by Embiid. Griffin. Here's Claxton. Up again.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
The 76ers trail by 19. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Harden. And that one drops for him. 18 points for him.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
Philadelphia has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Here's Embiid. And it's sent back by KD. The drive by Green. Goes back up. Embiid, no good. Nets leading by 21. Here he goes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch. And he now often looks for his teammates first.
And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
We throw good, James Harden.
Well, from 6-man coming into the league to star player, Harden's transformation has been flat out incredible. And you know what? He's nowhere near done.
And the 76ers making a change here. Curry's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And here's Maxey. They get a hand on it. He dishes it to Embiid. Maxey passes to Embiid. Outside Curry. Back to Embiid. Just 4 to shoot. Over Durant. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Brooklyn ball.
Last game for Brooklyn, they picked up the W against the 76ers. Here's Harris. Good on the baseline, Jay. Harris has got 9.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
And Philadelphia calls time here. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
He's been a force inside. If they don't commit more bodies down low, he's going to keep destroying them in the paint.
All right, coming out to the court right now, it's your Sixers, Dan Teague. All right, coming out to the court right now, it's your Sixers, Dan Teague.
Here's Maxey. Pass to Harris. And here's Maxey. Can they get it? It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got his 4th rebound in this one.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up. Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Now, here's Maxey. Left side Curry. Finds the hole for the 2nd time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Don't tell Curry what he can't do. He can score inside, outside, any and everywhere.
Shot from the wing. And it's good off the back rim and in. Harden's got 22 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Harris's shot is off. And so Griffin will bring it up for Brooklyn. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Yeah, if you can be that much better on the glass, you're going to win the game.
Maxey, no good.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
KD with the bucket.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
It's easy to forget about the athleticism of Harris until he dunks on your head, and he's happy to remind you of it on that play like that.
Harden, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
Now here's Curry. 5 points in the game. And Green gets it to go.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
The basket looks as big as the ocean right now. I mean, that's how easy he's making it look.
Now, here's Maxey. Passes it to Harris. Outside, Green. Back to Harris. 5 to shoot. Over Durant.
In the first half.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Aggressive offensive mindset. Defense late to react. Green now going to the line.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Green. Both teams will make substitutions. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. .156 left in the first half. And slam dunk by Harris.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for with hops.
1:43 left in the second quarter. Here's KD. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Durant's got 26.
I mean, there's just no answer for Durant inside. It looks like you should be able to body him up, and you can forget about that.
And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession. Now here's Curry, covered by Mills. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time.
His second personal foul.
So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot two. And the latest wrinkle in Seth Curry's game, creating for others with consistency.
And he's taking time with his reads, letting the defense commit, then making his move. All part of that maturation process.
Free throw good by Curry. And after a few years of bouncing around, Seth Curry has established his place, Chris, in this NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, every team needs to stretch the floor. He brings a great attitude and a high basketball IQ. I mean, that's a valuable piece to the puzzle.
Paul Millsap is checked in for Blake Griffin. And both free throws good for Curry.
Drafted out of college, Seth Curry has willed his way to a spot in the NBA, playing a couple of years in the G League.
And finished off by KD.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first half. That's tipped. And Mills with a clear path to the hoop. And he finishes the break with a lay-in. Mills has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense. And it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Oh, yeah, it's getting to the lack of communication, the lack of trust. His field goal percentage is creeping up there now. I mean, it wasn't pretty in the first quarter.
Offensive rebound. Millsap. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
To the inside, and slam dunk by Harris.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Aldridge, good.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Philadelphia has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land.
For a big guy, Drummond really likes showing off his athleticism. Just a sensational dunk.
And finished off by KD.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. To the wing on the left. Here's Joe. Lobbed up there for Drummond. And stolen by Aldridge. Over Green. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Brooklyn, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Joined by Doc Rivers. Coach, what did you think of the effort in the first half?
Well, the effort's fine, I guess. Defensively, we got to be better, so that's part of the effort. But they're just scoring too easy. They're throwing us around. They are so much more the physical team right now, so we got to pick up our physicality.
I'm sure that will be discussed thoroughly before the next half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. A tremendous start for Kevin Durant. He had 30 points, 3 block shots, and 2 assists. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, they were completely in rhythm shooting the basketball. Just watching the flow of their offense, everything clicked into place. Fantastic shot selection. They took advantage of everything the defense gave them.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Philadelphia?
Well, their sloppy play really surprised me, especially the turnovers. No matter who they had out there, they never seemed to be on the same page. Their only hope is to make every possession count, and that means taking care of the ball.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
And for Brooklyn, they're shooting an incredible 64% from the field in this game. Starting off the second half, here's Steve Nash's 5. Front court spots filled by Durant and Griffin. Joe Harris is out there with Harden, and it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Maxey passes to Embiid, shoots over KD.
And when you bring up the process to Embiid, he just says it's an ongoing thing.
Yeah, he's explained it a few times. It's a process for making the playoffs. Another one for the conference finals, and another one just to go to the finals. That doesn't even have you winning a ring yet.
And the first one drops. Last season, Embiid posted career highs as a scorer. And Greg, he did it with unbelievable efficiency.
And how about hovering around that coveted 50-40-90 club? What's amazing is how comfortable he looks. The defense is never able to speed him up.
And so he makes both from the line.
Yeah, MVP caliber talent. Embiid has been compared to Hakeem Olajuwon before, and you can see why.
Harden, and he makes good on the layup. Harden's got 4 this quarter.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Maxey, and the rejection by Harden.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And once Durant turns it on, there's no slowing him down. This is how lethal of a scorer he is.
76ers shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Poke loose, nabbing another steal. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Swiping the ball away with just such ease.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. Here's Harden. Plays it up and banks it in. Harden's got 32 points in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. No good with the triple.
Oh, when the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
Griffin can't get it to go in. And so Green will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Harris against Curry. Now Embiid, 12 points for him. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half. Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
A nice shot by Harris.
The shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they struggle as a whole.
Here's Harden. Softly drops in the floater. Harden's got 10 points in just the second half.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Maxey passes to Curry. Embiid with it. Goes up the baseline. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Lets it fly. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
On the wing, Green. Defended by Durant. Back to Green. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And really, how do you guard Embiid when he's this close? You almost have to foul.
His 4th personal foul. 2nd team foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Timeout called, the Nets.
Joel Embiid at the line for 2. Brooklyn timeout call. Fans, your Sixers dance team.
Moss, he's checked in for Green. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Durant. The free throw drops for Embiid. And Embiid drops them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Harden with it. Picked up by Harris. Harden, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Chalk up 2 there. Curry's got 15.
And all of a sudden, it's finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
And the longer the run goes on, the more momentum will swing their way. Now, he's having a great night from the floor, and they're going to keep leaning on him, looking to grow the lead.
Now, here's Maxey, guarded by Harden. Harris against Griffin. Curry passes to Harris. Yep, that one goes. Harris has got 4 points this quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Curry against Harden, and it's denied. They get it back. Nets leading by 22. Claxton, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Yeah, although Harden is known for being a great scorer, his passing is also elite. It's a great read right there.
Curry dishes to Harris. Here's Embiid. Here's Claxton. He's got 6 over Curry. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. He's got 8. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Nets.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out there.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
And it's in there.
The timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
James Harden.
High post, Embiid. Here's Korkmaz. Doesn't go for him. The Nets go the other way with it.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
The 76ers have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. The 76ers with another miss.
His bad night from the field is only going to get worse if he keeps throwing up shots like that.
Here's Claxton. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Down low, here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, Embiid's getting everything he wants on offense. He's playing some aggressive basketball right now.
The assist from Tyrese.
Harden inside the three-point line, and he gets that one to go off the front ice.
James Harden.
Harden's got 38 points.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the double.
Harris's shot is good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Claxton. Out to Harris. Fader on the way. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Curry passes to Maxey. To the right side. Embiid trying to break loose. And that one's good. Korkmaz has got 9.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
And yes, it's good.
He's getting hotter the deeper we get into this game. I mean, he didn't give him much of anything in the first half.
Here's Curry. They get the rebound. Embiid. And they convert it last on attempt number 3.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Puts one up from 19. Harden, that's good. Harden's got 40 points.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
To the left side wing. To the inside. And the rejection by Harden.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Claxton. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Personal foul.
There was definitely some contact there on the 3-point attempt.
The Nets haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
3 shots.
3 shots. 3 shots.
No good on the free throw, so both teams making some changes here. And the second free throw, good.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
Oh, offensive interference. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
George Niang is checked in for Philadelphia. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Korkmaz. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for the Nets. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. And Greg, when it comes to players who've led the league in rebounding, very few have done it as many times as Drummond.
And of the guys that have done it more than twice, like Andre, I've got some good news for him. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be. And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Maxey passes to Drummond. Aldridge with some nice D.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against him. That's just great work inside.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge.
Philadelphia ball.
Philadelphia with the ball. And here's Maxey. And the pass to Niang. Here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
This is a big man doing some big work tonight. There's nothing they can do to slow Drummond down right now.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. 16 feet away. And that one comes up a bit short. Philadelphia shooting 54% since they had a chance to talk things over at halftime. They're looking locked in out there now. Johnson with the block. And now in transition is Mills. Here we go. Over Maxey. They grab their own miss. And the basket by Johnson.
James Johnson.
Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And it's Drummond missing. The Nets shooting almost 60% from the field here in the third. They are really feeling it. Here's Aldridge, and he drives in. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Shooting one.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. The 76ers making a switch here. Green's checked in, and the Nets making a change here as well. Durant's checked in. And that one falls for LaMarcus Aldridge.
And what a tremendous career for LaMarcus Aldridge. I mean, so many double-doubles, a rim protector, makes plays for others. Man, the list goes on.
In the corner, Drummond with it. Lots of room. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
Oh, yeah, and that's just a good read on his part. And as usual, his mid-range jumper is on point. he'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute to it.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Shot's good by Mills.
Oh, he'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Joe, great pass to set up the lay-in. Joe's got 5 points so far.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Aldridge can't get it to go. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. To the middle, here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And here's Mills for 3. It's hauled in by Thibault.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it's Green missing. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Outside, Carter, good on the triple.
Javon Carter.
Carter's got his first 3 points of the game. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Wow. Green looks eager to answer that last 3. I mean, and his emphatic response, well, that speaks for itself.
3 seconds left. Shot's good by Mills. 13 points in the game. And so it's Brooklyn, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We come back right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the 76ers. They've got Drummond, and it's Springer in at the 1 spot.
Now, see, dunks like that show why Drummond is considered to be one of the best dunkers in the game. Just the physical beast who really delivers the goods down low.
Mills can't hit. Philadelphia shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Curry's checked in for Philadelphia.
76ers, Seth Curry.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Nets leading by 22. Tries from 16. It's tipped. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. They get a hand on it. Mills with the steal. Pushing it up. Here's Bembry. And the Nets miss again.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, you're just predictable.
Curry passes to Niang. Shot clock at 5. Here's Drummond. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And that's now 24 points for Andre Drummond.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Curry. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Aldridge has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Driving inside. Tries again. He lays it in.
LaMarcus Aldridge.
Dominant move by Aldridge on the glass. Just manhandling the defender and then finishes strong.
To the left wing. To the paint. Stolen by Durant. And now in transition is Mills. Here we go. Here's Johnson. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Thibault, the pass to Niang. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, why dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Timeout called, the Nets. You sometimes hear people say games are called too close. Are you of the mind that the refs need to let them play?
I'm understanding the mindset that the refs need to understand that we didn't come to watch them. And they need to be consistent on both ends of the floor. That's all guys ever complain about. You see a guy going up to the ref, he's usually saying, hey, you didn't call that on the other end, or you called that on the other end. So consistency, I mean, these guys are trying to do their job to the best of their ability, but they need to be more consistent.
Some changes here for the 76ers. Embiid, he's checked in for Drummond. Harris comes in for George Niang. And it's Korkmaz in for Matisse Thybulle. And a new group in for the Nets. Paul Millsap is checked in for Aldridge. Griffin comes in for James Johnson. Joe Harris is checked in for DeAndre Bembry. And it's Harden in for Patty Mills. The 76ers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. To the wing right side. Knocks it loose. Pass to Joe. The 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Harden, no good. The 76ers trailed by 19. Curry with the bounce pass. Here's Embiid, and the rejection by Harden. Here's KD, and finished off by KD.
This is what you get from Griffin. Very willing to give it up to his open teammates.
The 76ers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Passes it to Embiid. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Embiid's got 26 points. It's Harden with the drive, and the jam by Harden.
Well, this is the offensive onslaught that is James Harden. Just capable of dominating games all by himself.
76ers have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the 4th quarter. And Harden with the stop.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Harris with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. And that one's good, Griffin.
And you can see now they're starting to push the tempo to good effect.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Left side, Durant. And that one is good. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Tough hoop from Durant. KD makes those look way easier than they are.
Inside, and Embiid throws it down.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. And the Nets making a change here. Claxton's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the Nets.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Out to the right wing. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Joel Embiid, who's checked in for the 76ers. Maxey comes in for Reed. Tries it from 9. It's good. Embiid's got 32 points.
Yeah, they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And Durant, here we go. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And you see those long strides of Durant eating up ground in a hurry.
Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid over Claxton. And again, it's Philadelphia.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Nets leading by 21. Takes it inside. And slam dunk by Harris.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish. The most basic possible. Timeout called the 76ers. Starting with the 2021 season, the G League welcomed the Ignite team. Few top prospects to join it, skip college. Chris, how do you like that?
You know, I think it's great. I mean, getting 17, 18-year-olds into pro ball, you really know that's where they want to end up. The grueling schedule is a huge adjustment. The physical aspect, eating right, working out, time management, I think it's a great step to help you prepare for this tough league we call the NBA.
Making a change here. Green's checked in. Here's Maxey. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Now, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
And your Sixers dance team. Your Sixers dance team.
The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting, with some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor. And maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
Tipped away. Embiid against KD. Driving the lane. Count it. KD's got 40 points.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Philadelphia's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Maxey passes to Green. The three. Another three for Philadelphia.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
The offensive rebound. Here's Claxton. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
That's his second.
How
personal
about
foul.
this turnaround? He played a fringe role in the first half, and now he's the man for this.
Curry's checked in for Korkmaz.
At the line for one.
One shot.
And that one misses.
That's what they want to see from him, attacking, getting whistles, and maybe causing some foul trouble.
The feed to Harris. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists tonight.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read.
Durant.
He's been so dependable in this game, taking nothing but good shots.
And there's the pass to Embiid. Good. 36 points for Joel Embiid.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Harris. Again, the Nets for 2.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Oh, exactly. Give it to the guy with the hot hand as long as you can. Let him try to close this out.
Embiid kicks to Green. 76ers moving the ball around. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You see more teams doing this nowadays. We all are firmly entrenched in the era of the 3-ball.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper, just not really closing out as much as they need to. Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Lets it fly from 18. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
It's all clicked into place for him this quarter. He's not missed a single shot.
Curry with the bounce pass. And he gets the bucket. Embiid's got 38 points.
Yeah, the footwork, the patience. Watching Embiid go to work inside, that's a treat.
Here's KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. And so here is Philadelphia. Here's Maxey. Here's Curry with the 3. The rebound by Harden. Harden's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Not his best day from three-point range. I mean, just one in the first half and still looking for his first here in half number 2.
Griffin inside. Harris is there. Rejected by Harris.
Oh, he's known for his offense more than defense. Harris plays with the high motor, and he likes to make plays.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the 76ers. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Harris. KD against Embiid, and Brooklyn turns it over again. So it's Philadelphia now. To the inside. And Griffin sends it back.
Well, it's huge. Whenever Griffin comes up with blocks, I mean, you'd love to see him be more consistent in this area.
He got it again. Sensational.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam. Durant, that's good.
such a great passer, a great ball handler. Griffin is a 4 who can run the offense.
Maxey passes to Harris. Driving in and slam dunk by Harris.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Nets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for James Harden.
Well, he was the agitator, bothering everybody with his defense, coming up with steals. I mean, making sure they were never able to get comfortable as long as he was out on the floor.
And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. The net shooting has been just outrageous, 64% from the field to this point. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
Philadelphia ball. Substitution for your 76ers. Charles Bassey. Paul Reed.
Philadelphia's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Pass to Springer. There's the drive, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it. That's a shame.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're up by 18. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Your Sixers dancing. All right, coming out to the court right now, it's your Sixers dancing.
Now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, James Harden.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. There's 39 seconds left in the game. Millsap misses. And here are the 76ers now. They trail by 18. Uncovered. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Here's Mills. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Sixers ball. Coming out to the floor for your Sixers. Matisse
passes it to Bassey. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. And Brooklyn turns it over again. So it's Philadelphia now. It's a 14-point game. Springer the pass to Reed. Here's Springer. Unloads from 13. Bucket is good. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks, guys. James, you had it going. How confident were you all offensively?
I'm just trying to do whatever it takes to win. Like, honestly, if I got to score a lot of points tonight, teammates were making shots, they were playing hard. It was a great team effort. Whatever the team needs me to do, I'm willing to do.
Everyone was clicking tonight, man, and it showed. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.